fielded in the end zone. It's Bell. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. On first down, here comes this offense. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Etienne. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Now on second down. Now the play fake. Trying to burn this defensive back. Fires into traffic. Picked off. Bringing it back. The 10. Touchdown Buckeyes. How about that D coming up with a play like that?
And that is not the start this offense wanted. You're trying to come out, you're trying to create some momentum and get a rhythm and consistency, but you throw the pick six early, you put yourself in a hole, not good.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick six, and that defense will come out feeling it. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the pick.
And the pass hits, picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. He's at the 10. No one there to stop him, except the fella in the striped shirt who threw the penalty.
That's 2, baby. We going to the crib with Burke, baby. You in Ohio State, baby. The Ohio State University. OHIO.
They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick six. And here's the return. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. The offense basically has the whole field in front of them, backed up close to their own end zone. Use the play fake, now to throw. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
The play action fake. Looking for a big gain. Snatches it on the right. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. They move the tight end all over. To the air. It's back. Throws to the wideout. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. And here's a fumble way behind the line.
What a roller coaster on that play, Palmer. The defense gets the interception, and then he fumbles the ball trying to return it with a heads-up play to follow the football, and in the end, create the turnover.
It's amazing, David, because you know the defense practices getting turnovers. I don't know how often, though, they practice ball security. And they made that one interesting, but at the end of the day, the most important thing is to get the TO.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Scott. And chunk plays are the name.
Coming right at you, boy.
Before the defense finally makes the stop. The time-honored phrase for a quarterback is field general. This dude, in this environment, he's like a stadium commander. And he can't escape, and down he goes. The Buckeyes headed quickly to the line.
Well, obviously, at this point in the first half, the defense is finding themselves in a hole. You just get the feeling if they're going to get back in this, they're going to need more plays like that. They're going to need sacks. They're going to need turnovers. They're going to have to...
Fires into traffic. It's picked off. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
And that's the advantage right there of having your dime personnel on the field. You've got an extra DB. You've got an extra guy out there who's really good at covering. So for quarterbacks...
Trying to act like you don't got a microphone. I know you got a microphone, boy.
motion from the offense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's dealt. Hit the gas, kid. Wide open ahead. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Reeled it in and just made the house call.
It's about time, boy. About to take off on you again, boy.
Turn it into a small wide receiver. The tight end shows off the ability to run after the catch, make a big play, and get the big touchdown.
Here comes the two-point try. Looking for a man. It's back. Throw to the end zone. Picked off. They just cut into this deficit, and now they're trying to get the ball back early with an onside kick. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball.
And these coaches talked about being aggressive, and they were. First quarter, you're going with the onside already there. I would say it's a little bit careless, a little bit reckless. Onside kicks are not high percentage, but they went for it.
And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback. A big play for the defense with the first down sack. Now, advantage D as the offense comes up on second down. Wide receiver coming across in motion. He's back to throw on second down. Reacted well to the tip, but just couldn't squeeze the football. Instead of the turnover, it'll be third down. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down.
It's so nice when you know it's third and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
He'll off one deep down the left side. And that pass is intercepted. Didn't get a chance to show off those running skills, but he gives them the ball at the 29-yard line.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Pollard.
And that is interception number 3 on the day. And the senior just snatched the ball out of the air and gave it back to his offense.
That QB might want to register as a 501c3. With the amount of donations he is making to the other team right now, interception number 4 now, putting his team in a bad position time and time again. He might want to start thinking about a change here.
And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. To the air on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Breaks the tackle. They make the stop, and that'll bring the first quarter to a close. Second down here as they go back to work after the break. Quarterback checking off. Back to throw, it's Howard. Fires to the middle. And he throws his
if they're going to pass the football and that's where they're going to live, well, I'm going to live and dime. I'm going to bring more defensive backs on the field so I can cover more of these speed guys that they have out there. Great job by the defensive back, breaking on the football, making the INT, making the DC look very smart.
Off play action on first down. Hit as he throws. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. And now on second down for this offense. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Quick strike complete. Still on his feet at the 45. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. So it's not just a strong running game. The Dogs can be dangerous with those weapons up top.
And I think when you've seen Georgia really dominate in college football over the last several years, it's because they've been more aggressive, more willing to throw the football early downs, trust their quarterback, not just the ground.
And he's got it inside the 15-yard line. Touchdown, Dogs! That is the ultimate grab and go for the score.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He's got it for the 2, and we're all tied up. Surely they're going to kick this thing away. Tied in the second quarter. They're lined up for an onside kick. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it.
And you don't see a lot of these. You don't see a lot of onside kicks earlier in the game, especially in the second quarter. You still feel each other out. You're still getting into the game. You don't want to give away that momentum, but that's exactly what they did by failing on that onside kick.
Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Off the play fake on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Tate.
Man, that quarterback knew that was a tiny window to throw into, and he just showed off his cannon of an arm.
The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. Line getting set on second down. Looking to throw, it's Howard. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. The Buckeyes get enough for the first down. Got to get everybody on the same page in a hurry. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
They go to the ground. Tackled, but he has a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Pulls it and fires to the left. Touchdown, Ohio State. A great catch and run for 6.
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And tell you what, keep that passing game up and keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 17-yard throw for the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth.
And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his
sack.
Looking downfield, it's back. Pressure got to him.
We are back there.
For a safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field, they got a chance to put points on the board, and they did.
After giving up that safety, they'll have to boot it away and give it right back to them. He'll bring it back. It's balanced. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
And he is greeted and knocked down in the backfield. A negative play for this offense. They'll immediately call timeout. That last play is the epitome of why you have to have a short-term memory. Just forget about that one. Got it in the middle. It's Tate. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. I guess they're trying to send a message to start this second half, lined up for an onside kick. In the low percentage play, the onside kick bounces out of bounds, and they'll drop the flag. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And the Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Looking to go up top on 1st down. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. He was hoping for that interception return for the touchdown, but he's brought down at the 27.
That's a bit of a gut punch if you're the offense because you went in at halftime, you made your adjustments, you're feeling good about your game plan coming here in the second half, and right away you throw an interception to the defense.
The give from the gun. They make the tackle after he gets 2 down to the 25.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Unloads to the wideout. It's caught. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one.
I'll tell you what, that's great execution between the QB and receiver. They look like they could execute that throw in their sleep. Quarterback took his steps, threw it on time. Great route by the receiver. Nice job securing the catch.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Georgia. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
How about this? A 2-point conversion coming. Scanning the field, it's back. Makes the grab for the 2, and now they climb to within 1. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. This is really aggressive here. Still just a 1-possession game in the 3rd quarter, and they're going for the onside kick. And the kick bounces out of bounds. They will not get the onside attempt, but they will draw a flag. Ready to fire from the pistol. first down. Catch in the middle. It's Henderson. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. The Buckeyes want to crank the tempo. The give to the back. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains.
Well, I know this is an offensive line that has a ton of pride. They want to come out each and every game and really impose their will on the D-line. They got just enough push there on that run play to pick up the first.
Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Trying to find his man on first down. Good timing on the quick out. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. This guy makes it look easy, just like a lot of recent Ohio State quarterbacks have.
Man, you can set your watch by these guys. I mean, whether it's C.J. Stroud, Justin Fields, I mean, we can keep going back year after year. They always got a really good signal caller that you can really depend on to make big plays.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Dropped after a pickup of 4 down to the 16. After the last run, would you just give it to him again on third down? From the gun, the running back has it. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. With the run on first and goal. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. See if they can get it done on second and goal. Wants to throw. It's Howard. Just threw that one way too far.
And that's just a huge missed opportunity on offense. QB missed his guy wide open in the end zone. You might not get another clean look like that in the rest of this game.
Third and goal for the offense.
Get set.
Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. They'll try to pass it in on third and goal. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature, and you find them, and they produce like this, you keep finding them.
And they kick it through for the extra point, and they have an 8-point lead. They march the ball 51 yards for the score. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. Kickoff team lining up to send this one away. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First down for the offense. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Wide receiver shows motion. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Stands in and takes the hit. And it's picked off for the 4th time today. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Well, I think it's pretty safe to say this guy's going to be getting a helmet sticker. That now his 2nd interception of the game. He has just been lights out here today.
Dropping back, it's Howard. Shoots it to the left. Got him downfield. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Ohio State. He has been surgical. Precision passes. Using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
takes this from inside the 5. There to make the stop, and we played 3 in this one. First down to start the drive after the break. Use the play fake, now to throw. He lobs one high down the left side. And that is his 5th interception. If he comes out to try for 6, he'll be lucky. Takes it the other way. The 40. At the 30. Past the 10. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
It's such a hard time. You know the clock's ticking. You know you're down. You got to force the ball down the field. But guess what? So does the defense.
Touchdown, Buckeyes! And the beatdown has ensued. A quick strike, just as we expected.
And quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
He's going to throw deep right side. And it's caught inside the 30. Oh, there were a few steps there. He was thinking touchdown, but they finally get him down after the big pickup at the 25. To the air, it's back. Makes the grab on the left. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Off the deflection, missed a great chance to force the turnover